Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's me, Decaf Jedi, and I am here tonight with more. Maybe the finale. I think I promised this last stream as well, but this time I really mean it. Maybe the finale of SpaceQuest Incinerations. It's the 2012 SpaceQuest fan game, sort of restyling the series as an action-packed sci-fi blockbuster. I've been having a lot of fun with this one so far. It's been a real blast revisiting it for the first time in over a decade for me. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but we're getting close to the end. Everything's going bad for Roger. We're at the center of some sort of time travel conspiracy. Most of the universe is waging war against us. Sludge Vohal's back. We're being tracked by some sort of robot ninja guy. Things are going pretty rough around these parts for old Roger, but we're going to get out of it. And we have just made our way to Vohal's asteroid base. So you know that things are about to pick up. The actions in store. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Farming DM and 42 PhD for the resubs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support and welcome in everybody. Today's also an important day as I record this. As we record this, it is November 29th, 2025. That is the 30th anniversary of the launch of my SpaceQuest website, Roger Wilco's Virtual Broom Closet. I launched it way back when I was a freshman in college, many years ago, long before I was a college professor. And over the past month or so, I've been adding a lot of new content to the site. I've been updating it for the first time in years. But we're here on November 29th to celebrate Broom Closet Day. So what better way to celebrate than to play a little bit of SpaceQuest Incinerations? Enjoy Beast. Isn't that wild? that there are websites on the internet that have been there for 30 years. I know, right? I can't decide if it's awesome or a little troubling that I've been creating retro adventure game content on the internet for 3 decades now, but I'm trying not to think too much about it. That's right. HappyBirthdayJess.com. Thank you, Atomic Matter, the Pearl anniversary. Let's get started, gang. I'm ready to jump into this thing. How high on your resume would the Virtual Broom Closet be? Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I feel like in terms of things people know me for, probably I've gotten more general recognition from Soda Machine Project website. That one got me on NPR at one point. So that's probably, that'll probably be on my tombstone someday. My tombstone will be shaped like a vending machine, obviously. But who's to say? It wasn't retro 30 years ago. That's a good point. I mean, literally SpaceQuest 6 had just come out as I was launching this game way back in the day. So yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you, Grayson. Yeah, the Soda Machine website got me on NPR. I did an interview there. Slate, the CBC, did an interview with me. It got a lot of attention there for a few minutes. So Stellar's been poisoned by some floodweed. It's funny, for years and years, like I kind of had like a professional goal of mine was to eventually get onto NPR in some context, just any way I could get onto NPR, and I always assumed it would be for some sort of research I did, like serious research, not for a Soda Machine website. But that's how it is sometimes. Hey, Moral Recordings. Matt P, good to see you. That's right. My eternal resting place is for a refreshing can of grog. All right, now I have a space bike. Let's see. I am going to pull up my handy dandy walkthrough here, just because I've really been struggling with this game. I am not picking up everything it's laying down. So we're going to cheat just a teensy bit if we need to, but I'm going to give it a try first. I now have a cool space bike. I'll probably just use that. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I got liquid nitrogen. How do we help Stellar? Isn't medicine a human thing? Think you guys have like Tylenol or vitamin C for stuff like this? Doesn't quite work the same, but I'll dig around. Are you happy we destroyed the giant chicken? Okay, let's see here. Whoa. What happened? What is that thing over there? It's huge. Well, I'm half of an enormous golden starship. Let's go this distant construct. Okay, I guess let's keep walking. Just keep on walking. Oh no. I think this whole last stand thing going upstairs. Got good. I mean, sure, it sucks guarding the lone security entrance nobody ever uses, but when Vohal decides to launch the ship and wipe everybody out, we'll be the first ones on the loading ramp. Oh, man. The vents, you can hear the whole base through those things. But there might be an intruder somewhere nearby. The boss sent for me, said the password's honey glazed. Or the special launch and tactics team. Vohal said you guys were behind schedule. I'm not surprised. Oh, you guys, this is why you don't meet deadlines. You're slackers. Your buddies are upstairs getting their asses kicked. I don't even think Roger knows the word ass. Vohal's doing his best to launch the ship, and you're doing nothing to help. No wonder he called me in. This organization's a mess. No matter, where's your helmets? Uh-oh. Dude, what in the hell, man? We're in this together now, Jerry. Swear you won't say anything. Swear it. Okay, I swear. Now I get this guy out of the car. Wow, what a weird way to do that ending bit there. Let's see. So I can't crawl into the... It is a wild interaction. Hold that thought. All done. Fire away. Wild. Hey, thank you for that sticker. Good to see you, Expert Casual. I'm freezing now. Fine, you can turn up the heat. But to what end? What have I accomplished? Can't actually see the guards, otherwise they'd be able to see you too. I've come to challenge you to fisticuffs. Ah, beans. Do I want to stick in the vents? There is a vent near the guards. They're not wrong. Okay, this is kind of weird. I peeked at my walkthrough. You still have that tarp? One you used to hide inside me? Sure, you want it? Sweet. Then I'm going to put the tarp over the pipes. Maybe. We'll put it over some pipe. So my walkthrough says I need to put the probably scorching. Okay, we need to get cool again. Makes sense. Hope everybody out there has been having a good weekend so far. I'm having a good weekend. I went out for Thai for lunch today. I had a giant bowl of tom yum soup. Always a favorite. Oh, there's a go left. Would have never guessed. Thank you. Do I need to hit it back up before I put the tarp on it? I realize now I'm going to have to write a proper walkthrough for SpaceQuest Incinerations. Since there isn't one, there's just a trophy guide. Okay. We're making tea the old-fashioned way. Hey, the spray bottle? We're currently carrying no tea. How about a rubber glove full of poisonous tea? Okay, there's one more component. So we have the poison. And now we're going to add some. Hey, Nick, good to see you. And thank you. Thank you for the compliment on the shirt. This is probably my favorite t-shirt I have right now. It reverses the effects of the poison. Sure. Sure. How's it going, Nick? Welcome in. Thank you again for that resub. 63 months in a row. That is some OG support. Thank you so much. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years, isn't it? I have trouble processing that. We're trying to use it to drug her coffee yesterday. What's going on? This woman just smashed a vase over my head? She's really out of it. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Oh no. Are you authorized to remove arrest codes? Very nice. I miss being able to shoot bullets out of my arms. I'm going back in. You need to get back, get Stellar, head back to the surface. You need to warn the fleet that they're headed into a trap. Hey gang. It's a trap. We don't have a choice. You can't fit through the door, and we need Stellar's help contacting the fleet. Besides, I have inevitability on my side. My son told me this is what I have to do to save everyone. And don't worry, I'll catch up with you guys later. Watch out for Vohal and his chickens and that robot ninja and the general in case he shows up. General Bruce Havoc. You can't fit through the door is a very good bet. Hide out in a closet until this whole fiasco blows over, but I'm not you. See you topside, Doomtron. Cool. All right, we're in a break room. A remote control car. I had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Thank you. I hope you did too. To those who celebrate. My parents came up to visit. We had a nice little time together. Move all troops to the main entrance and destroy General Havoc at all costs. It's good to spend time with your parents like that periodically, just really gauge how insane they currently are. And, I feel like I have a better sense of it now. Now he has to steal my arch enemy. Doesn't even have a handle. You wonder how, if the chickens even open it. It's not to remind yourself now and then that you really stood no chance. Exactly. That air vent looks conspicuous. These vents probably go through every room in the base. Ooh, had a week early because that's when your brother and daughter are coming into town. I messed up just enough Thanksgiving for leftover sandwiches on Thursday. We just made tonight, in this case, we is be taking way too much credit. My wife made us a lovely dinner of a lot of the herbs that we had left over from Thanksgiving. She made a lovely Italian wedding soup tonight, and it was absolutely fantastic. Just delicious. Giant bowl of homemade Italian wedding soup. Oh, nice on a very cold day here. We're in the low 30s. All that sage, rosemary, thyme kicking around in there. That was like a security scanner. Oh, look, he's watching Chris's DuckTales cartoons. Use the gravy from Thursday. Oh, poutine. Oh my gosh. Oh, we had some really good gravy. Good gravy. We had some really good gravy, and now I wish that I thought of using it as poutine because that, I'm just going to assume I can't walk through this. Well, maybe that's where I'm wrong. Probably just the wind. 'Twas the wind, nothing more. Ooh, you can get fresh cheese curds where you live. Oh, that's the good stuff. They expect problems. Howdy, howdy. Ooh, coming in halfway through the fangame. Dare I ask a question with an answer no doubt more terrible than I can imagine? Why is everyone in a position to hear a chicken? You know, it's not really explained. I think that Sludge Vohal has decided to upgrade from his traditional ape men forces to, I mean, who were like notoriously incompetent. So I get it. But I think he upgraded to poultry guys. And I think probably just because it's funny. It's probably the short answer. Hey, good to see you. Ooh, a signature dish. Mashed potatoes. Oh, man. I'm trying to think what like the go-to dish at. I mean, the last couple of years, my wife has been spatchcocking our turkey and giving it a nice roast, and it cooks so much faster. It means that it comes out so much juicier than a traditional Thanksgiving turkey. It's almost like eating like chicken breast, which it is kind of funny. You know, the way that we make turkey better is to make it taste more like chicken, which raises the question, why not just eat chicken? But last couple of years, our turkey's really been is the highlight of the meal. Nice back home before the storm hit. Good to hear. Ooh, a storage closet. I love these things. My wife used to make a really delicious stuffing, and it's funny that like it was this stuffing that had all kinds of like raisins and walnuts and mushrooms. It was like this really powerful apples.
Nice closet.
Oh, thank you for the nice closet. And it was this really like unctuous umami kind of like sweet and earthy, delicious stuffing. And then we paired out a lot of ingredients because members of her family didn't like elements of the fruit or things like that. And then this year we didn't have Thanksgiving with her family, but we forgot to add all of those great ingredients back into the stuffing now that we no longer had like family members who don't eat fruit. So I would love to return to that. That would be the dream. That's probably the best dish that we have. Nobody here but us chickens. Yeah, expect problems. The answer is, who knows why everyone's a chicken soldier, but I kind of like them. What's on TV? A documentary chronicling the fall of the Disney Empire. They believe they found new footage which may have played the last animated feature from the Emperor himself. Oh no. This cartoon caused the 1,000-Year War, which led to the destruction of millions of fully civilized galaxies. By the way, folks, I've been struggling with a little bit of a cold. And you know what I think the culprit is? As always, probably my thiamine is simply low. And when you're low on thiamine, there's no better regionally bottled beverage than Northeast Tennessee's own Dr. Enough. This case, zero sugar Dr. Enough. Look at the label out there. Zero sugar Dr. Enough has 220% of your daily recommended dose of thiamine. That's just below fatal levels of thiamine. You're really like kissing.
Enough.
Thank you, Nate. You're really kissing up against the edge of what would kill an adult man or horse. So that's how you know it's good. And even though I've had a cough all day, I suspect by the time I finish this bottle of delicious Dr. Enough, it'll be all gone. Oh, yeah. I can feel it working already. Honey, whiskey, lemon. Yeah, you know, I'm hitting right now. My good friend, my other sponsor for the evening, Ricola. Ricola. Honey, lemon, echinacea. I've been living off of those. I'm going to beat this thing. I've been like just nursing a cold for the better part of 6 months. And it's probably because I'm immunosuppressed, or maybe immunodepressed at this point. But yeah, I think that I'm just staying low key, not particularly sick, but just sick enough to kind of be like, I'm tired of being sick. Okay. Towels. You make a point to never carry around a towel. That's true. You should never carry a towel. Oh man, Nick, I forgot that you that you shipped some out. I mean, it's good stuff. Like I was saying the other night, what you have to do now is get down to Northeast Tennessee or Southwest Virginia to a PAL Sudden Service, which everyone should Google PAL like your buddy, PAL Sudden Service, and get a look at what those restaurants look like, and get yourself a Fountain Peach Dr. Enough. Now that's where it's at, to the tune of Rainy Man. It's Thiaman. Hallelujah, it's a Thiaman. Thiaman. A whole world of pals? Yeah, that's too much. Okay, now I feel the compulsion to share a photo of PAL Sudden Service, our regional fast food joint, because it's wonderful. Yeah, here we go. Let's see here. One image of PAL's coming up live on stream. And everybody just needs to travel again to Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, so you can visit this yourself. Let me just link to the image. And yeah, there you go. That's a PAL's Sudden Service. And that's pretty much what all of their locations look like. Now, their servings aren't quite that large. That is stylized somewhat. But it's a local fast food drive-through place that does not only some wonderful seasoned fries, terrific burgers, and they have Dr. Enough on tap. So because they have Frenchy fries. Is this not like for American fast food kitsch, like the ultimate expression of that? I mean, this thing looks like it should be sitting somewhere on Route 66, right? And these things are just sprinkled all over like the Tri-Cities, Tennessee area, a few over in Southwest Virginia. So it's like where the next Sam and Max should be. Everyone get to PAL's Sudden Service. Order the Frenchy fries because they are wonderful. I think it's maybe the first it's a box of mystery. I think it's the first place that I ever had seasoned French fries, and that was enough to blow my mind. I'm a simple man. Old computer. Oh no, it's Benny. I gotta remember an ugly mug like yours. Locked up in storage. Okay. Sludgewell Hall did not program me. Oh no. Ooh, mango habanero fries. Yeah. I thought maybe this was those click it 3 times situations, but it wasn't. You gotta always be ready for a click it 3 timer. Wilco must pay. Oh no. Wilco must help? You're not Benny, are you? Oh, what? Last existing copy of the Vohal virus. Oh no. The man machine, the assassin timed himself Chronarr. Robot ninja henchman? He's no henchman. He's the harbinger of our doom. Do not underestimate him. Saw your face on the screen outside. You're right in this place. Chronarr needed our adaptive bioempathic code to run this operation. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Infiltrate the public, gain their trust, access Ares command files, turn off their defenses. How can I help you? How can I help you? And mockery of our genius. We don't want to exist in this fragmented reality, neither a master nor a slave. Let us exact our revenge on Wilco. Take the motherboard from this computer and place it inside another machine, one that will grant us our final act of vengeance. If I help you, how do I know you're not just going to vaporize me when my back is turned? Our revenge has become irrelevant. Our death was nothing compared to the humiliation and torture we suffered at the hands of this cretin. We have a common enemy. Let us destroy him together. Our data hasn't been defragged, so our minds are scattered throughout the disk space. You gotta defrag. Programmed a separate version of ourselves to oversee the construction and launch of his ship. Ship. This version is no longer us, even though it allows it to carry our face. Any Vohal you see outside this room has been an inferior bastardization of ourselves. But it's Chronarr I should be worried about. Do not take the false Vohal lightly. It can manifest itself into living electricity and destroy on sight. I can do that. Don't get all braggy about manifesting yourself into living electricity. I did that 3 times earlier this week. What does he want with Beatrice? And me, technically, Beatrice and me. He'll probably go on his bad side in the future. Star Generator 2.0. A star to destroy all stars. He had a cloning machine, he hired a bounty hunter and cloned him many times. So the chickens are all clones? Excellent. So if one of them gets the bird flu, how do I destroy the Star Generator 2.0? Find the nucleus, destroy the nucleus. In 1990, the town of Cobar did the most Australian thing ever by erecting the big beer can. Not to be outdone, just this year in 2025, a craft brewery built a bigger beer can. That's a great way. Yeah, like, let's just destroy the tourist attraction at a neighboring town. I like that attitude. That's the second biggest beer can I've ever seen. Bullets, they're allergic to bullets. Just like Martha and Thomas Wayne. Blunt force trauma, knives might work, poison, fire. Okay, I've got Vohal's motherboard. That was a good lore dump. Which reminds me, earlier this semester, my favorite thing maybe that's happened to me all semester in the classroom was I was doing a lecture and talking about the Cuban Missile Crisis and sort of talking about the process through which the Kennedy administration reached its decision to set up a naval quarantine around Cuba. And as I got to the end of my story, one of my students, a woman enrolled in my class, from the back of the classroom went, "Whew, lore dump." And it's, that was amazing. I don't think I've ever heard lore dump said sincerely, much less in a classroom context. It was wonderful. It's just like, woo, lore dump. Like that's called a lecture. They're all lore dumps. Was a Batman reference, yes. Yeah, college is just a big lore dump. Yeah, we're dumping a lot of lore about things on them. Let's see. Oh, this is fun. It made my day too. Like, I literally bent over double laughing in front of the class when that happened. That was the highlight of my semester by far. In a brilliant twist of madness, you violently smash the toaster and little RC car together, permanently fusing them. Okay, let's see. We're going to put a landmine in the toaster, as one does. Then we're going to put Vohal's motherboard into the race car. Valhalla spins the car's wheels wildly to let you know he's now in full operation of the vehicle. You've now successfully transformed Sludge Vohal, Destroyer of Galaxies, into a toaster on wheels and armed with a landmine. One way or another, this is not going to end well for someone. One way or another, I'm going to toast ya. I'm going to blow you up with landmines one way or another. Toasta la vista, baby. That'll do, Vohal Toaster. That'll do. We needed a Babe reference. Fried chicken, anyone? Oh, fried chicken. There you have it. Standard issue ray gun. Yes. It's one brave little toaster. Thank you. Now that's pretty good. I know what we'll do. We'll furl bumpo. Maybe I can just thaw her with a laser gun. Ooh, disrupting it. Do I leave the cannon nitrous outside? I bet I need that. Finally got the gun that we've been wanting this whole time. That's right. I can't wait to start destroying people. I mean, Roger had a gun at the end of Space Quest 1, and he wrecked people up. Let's see, how do I actually do this? Ooh, a lethality dial with 3 settings: cook, thaw, and stun. Set the ray gun to stun. There we go. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. Here we go. Nice catch, Raj. It would have been awful if she'd just fallen to the ground like shattered. Oh no. It's General Bruce Havoc with his ugly brown boots. Just a normal Beatrice reaction to seeing Roger. It definitely is in this game. All right, cover-based shooter. This is where I shine. You ready for some Gears of War action? Is it evil Riker? It could be. There's a time-traveling girlfriend still who wants to destroy the universe. You're saying saner and saner by the minute. Okay, let's see here. It's funny, I was just on the Star Trek subreddit recently, because, you know, I'm a pretty cool guy. And someone had posted this whole thread about how they were certain that there were plans in place to bring in Jonathan Frakes as Thomas Riker for the 4th season of Deep Space Nine. Eventually, of course, they bring in Worf to fill that little spot and try to boost ratings a little bit. But this person was just like stating this as fact and trying to imagine what his role might have looked like on Deep Space Nine and things like that. And like, it's followed by about 500 responses saying that never happened. That was never considered. Nobody ever talked about that. Your information. And just this person was getting dunked on by a million Star Trek subreddit users. And it's like, you know, you gotta be careful just coming up with make-believe trivia. Hey, farming, thank you. Okay. Ah. Star Trek fans famously indifferent to such details. Yeah, not the trivia obsessed types at any point. You should have thought that when you were over there. Oops. Okay, I definitely know what's happening here. Don't worry, I've got a great plan. I just have to execute. Get him, Toaster. Ow. Wonder what I'm actually trying to accomplish here. Toaster, do something. Do. Well, I would have never gotten this puzzle. I just cheated a little. Oh no. We did it. Now, we just rotate around again. The hook is in place. Take that, General Bruce Havoc. Oh no. Yeah, just murder him, Raj. There you go. Oh no. Yeah, fat dirty. Oh no, Dr. Manhattan's here. This is just like how he ended the Cold War. Is that really you, Vohal? Behold and tremble before my ultimate form, Wilco. The bioelectric shell is the embodiment of my perfection, containing limitless energy, which I'll now use to destroy you once and for all. How about I don't prepare to die? Sure. Oh no, it's Chronarr. The guy looks like some sort of robot ninja muppet. Yes, my lord. Oh no, his sword. He's great at stabbing things with that. Well, what's the status of the control room? Can we still launch without it? The incinerator is operational and ready to go at your word. Load these 3 into one of the holding cells so we can get going. Bring that black Armec too. That is nice, I want it. Ares Command sent the whole fleet to get you. Vohal announced the final boarding procedures. It's time to blow this rock. Wow, they are blowing this rock. Look at that. This rock is getting blown. Doomtron, we need your help. Doomtron, you're the only one that can save us. You and Stellar, you're the only two that can save us. Uh-oh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no! You're going to have to fly faster than the speed of light to get away from this. That doesn't seem good. Pretty cool ship, though. I wish they had told us more about its propulsion. You don't think I'm a spy anymore, do you? You're responsible for all this. Loudmouth Boar who set out the alarms with explosions. The blonde pipsqueak who ran from the law. One impressive growth with my fancy boots. I've been saying those boots are terrible this entire time. Foot fighting is pretty funny. That's actually really funny. Some kind of reckless, ignorant idiot I'm trying to get away from. Yeah. The entire military at risk over his own selfish needs. Beatrice, you know this man you're about to marry. He's so jealous that in the future he actually travels back in time to break us up so he can have you to himself. He's the reason we've been so miserable. You've been so miserable. He's the reason we missed our date, and he's the reason my luggage is missing. He's renewed his contract. He's going to hijack this ship and use it to kill everyone back at command just because he's too insecure to take responsibility for his own stupid actions. He's a loose cannon. He's only marrying you out of desperation. What other reason is there? Time travelers know, and one's been bugging me a lot. Did you mean it when you said you love me? Man says he talks to time travelers. Another 4 years of invading planets. Now we can't get married at all. Like you actually wanted to get back in the army. Gotta say something. No. Not exactly being sincere about this whole marriage thing either. Maybe it was a big mistake. Never known a man to be so spineless. Will choke you in your sleep. Wow. He'll probably set you on fire. You're a homicidal maniac in the future. He's a jerk sitting across from you. He's been ruining our lives for the last 2 days. It's only 2 days. You're a Confederate captain, weren't you? I feel like Confederate captain sounds a lot different than Captain for the Star Confederacy. A rogue captain created some kind of super virus that could have wiped out the galaxy, and you destroyed it with your own ship. Old friend Cliff told me the story. Cliffy? I'm a big fan. Why didn't you tell me you were dating a legend, B? "37B portal cell we're in. Where the teleportals can be opened. Ah. All right, an ejection switch. We did it. We escaped. It wasn't easy, but I figured it out. Portal opens. I try to retrieve us. Roger, you and me are going to rush the guards. Beatrice! Huh? Let me out. That can't be good. Yeah, he's definitely Gordon Freeman. No question. This guy is at 1000% inspired by Gordon Freeman. The Uber atmosphere soon wears thin. You find yourself drifting off to sleep. Sweet. Where am I? That's Roger's famous catchphrase. A rusty anchor. It's the oldie souvenir shanty. It's a cheap kiosk delight fish tourist for ages. Even had its own mascot, Fisherman Pete. Quit after being pushed off the asteroid one too many times by rogue children. Oh no. Stellar. Oh, hi, Roger. Been hours since Halon's destruction. Doomtron and I found yourself floating around space. You're practically out of oxygen by then. Doomtron, where is he? You just have to scroll a little bit further to the right. He said something about his spark fizzling. He hasn't moved since. Oh, he needs an all spark. Push it into my chest. Sam Witwicky. Needs some allspark. He needs the allspark. That's what's going on here. Sam Witwicky. My fate lies in your hands. Hey, Suchak. Guards are grabbing Beatrice and Havoc was going after them. Must have done something to stop the ship. Havoc controls the incinerator. This is all going according to plan. Conspiracy, the assassin, even your time-traveling son. I must sound like a real nutcase. You always sound like a nutcase to me, Roger, but it's hard to ignore the fact that this super weapon your son spoke of actually exists. The great hero I turned out to be, huh? Not one of your best attempts. What the heck possessed you to try to take on an entire army alone? Had to save Beatrice somehow. Everything she touches turns to stupid. Oh, man. Let's focus on the situation at hand. What's your problem with Beatrice? I don't have a problem with her, you do. Until you figure that out for yourself, I can't help you. You're whining over a girl who's clearly ruined your life. Wow. War her used to be incredible, Roger. You battled the Sarians, you took on Vohal's army, you defeated the pirates of Pestilon. So you do amazing things when you put your heart into it. You're not the buffoon she makes you out to be. Verge of total annihilation. You sound like a broken house pet. More important things to worry about. Let me up when you decide to start being a real man again. Man, Roger's getting it from every direction. You know, this is interesting. When did we decide B didn't like Roger? I feel like that's very much like a creation of this game. I know that a lot of like fan stuff, like fan fictions and things that were made in the years after the, SpaceQuest 5 and 6 came out, that really went out of their way to paint Beatrice as a real hard ass. And I think that this game really picks up with that and sort of runs with it. It's also though supposed to be happening in like a dark offshoot of the real SpaceQuest timeline. So it's possible maybe we're supposed to see that as part of the that timeline. Yeah, painting Beatrice is a bad match for Roger. I don't think necessarily is a a wrong instinct. It's certainly kind of interesting, like this idea that you're destined to be married. At some level, you're like in a predestination paradox, thanks to Space Quest 4, to then suggest it's like, well, what if they aren't right for each other? What do you do with all that? Is a much more interesting direction than just like they fall in love and get married and everything's fine. But yeah, I don't know that you have to turn Beatrice into like the worst along the way as you do it, right? Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of ball and chain stuff, and like Roger wearing his sphincter for a necklace if he pisses off B at one point, and some things like. So Space Quest 6 hints at that a little bit. Yeah, I think the fandom also really ran with this idea that there was meant to be a love triangle between Stellar and Beatrice, and I don't know that like, I don't know if there's anywhere in Space Quest 6 particularly that there's a hint of a Roger Stellar romance, is there? I mean, they're very clearly framed as friends. Yeah, explain anything Roger does sound like madness. His entire story arc here just sounds like crazy town. We should fix him if we can. Well, we had a new spark plug. Sorry for all the unconsciousness. That's okay, you're on low. I meant for you, I had to drink your coffee or you wouldn't let me leave the station. RJ knocking you out? Not my idea. Guess you could say I'm a total knockout. Oh, I love that we're back in George Michael mode here. In George Michael Bluth mode. We just need to collapse into the middle of the living room. Poor Doomtron. Probably save. Nah, actually I didn't. Not been that long. Something about this place seems very familiar. It's Roberta Land. You and Beatrice came here on your first date so many years ago. It's really fallen into disrepair. Feeling nostalgic, you decided to take a closer look. Hey, it's Greg from earlier. Greg has started a little campfire for himself. Greg, is that you? How's that dynamite working out for you? What are you doing here? Had a whole theme park just floating around. I call dibs on it. Place has been shut down for years. Just need to get it running again. Trying to get this place back in shape. Oh man, that's a big old... that box of phones. Animatronic wax dummies from the Hall of Characters. Keep repeating phrases like, you can't do that, and there's no reply. Right, he didn't install DOSBox to use them. Huh. Try coming back in the sequel and everything should be up and running. In the summer. Security bot. Ooh, a pulse rifle. I'm not trying to become the successful owner of my own amusement park. I spent my whole life looking for a point. You know what? There's never a point. Some days a jerk will use a washer to steal a quarter out of your hat, and other days some good Samaritan will come along and free your spaceship. Either way, life goes on, so you might as well do something with it. Enjoy your freedom, I say. There is no freedom, just one meaningless quest after another. Because becoming an unsuccessful one's too easy, that's right. We just burn through life. We're so caught up in the past that the present turns to ash. A golden ticket for the future and still blow it. Burn it in your mind. Or literally burn something. It's more fun that way. Repaint everything and give it a new name. Okay. Later, Greg. Oh, toolbox. I could totally pick that up and use it to solve puzzles, but what's the point? I like that gag. Use that to solve puzzles, but why bother? I discolored her, make some secret writing appear. Surely I'm not going to burn this photo. Oh no. Wow, this is dark. This is a great cutscene. I love this. Oh, look who's standing up now. Oh, he sets cortisoids. There's a great padlock. Give me some collateral first. Here you go. You poke around and find all the tools you'll ever need to do anything. I like that. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, Roger would cease to exist if he and B don't end up together, which does create some interesting tension, right? If he and B don't get together, Roger Wilco Jr. is never born, and presumably that creates a pretty pesky little paradox. Are you where we're in Roberta Land? Oh, my mouth when I saw they did the Larry the Lizard. Now it's taking another whirl on the poisonous snake. I like this fan fictioning. In an alternate universe, your son would have saved your life, but she didn't, so he couldn't, therefore you aren't. Oh, wait. One of your more unpredictable moves, you set the toilet plunger on fire. The flammable plunger head ignites immediately. Somehow you put it in your pocket and don't die. Well, I like this unlikely series of events. Scrawny metal endoskeleton. All right. Maybe tools can do something with the endoskeleton. Well, a spark plug, sweet. Sweet, got an engine. Okay, let's start up Doomtron. Yeah, the music's fantastic, isn't it? I know Fred wasn't the only person to work on this. I think this had another composer or two, but across the board, it's just been outstanding. Just mean to Greg. Yeah, Greg seems like the most decent dude in the game in a lot of ways. Hey, buddy, you did good out there. This plug isn't for another air conditioner, is it? It's an animatronic wax dummy. Only you, Roger, only you. Thanks for saving me, buddy. First time anyone's ever called me awesome without following up with failure. Something in me just wants to be legendary. Give me a hand with that rocket. Sweet. Wii emote. All right. Hey, a washer. I should keep this. We're ready to blast off. Wait, well, I find a weapon. A weapon? So I'd start accepting donations. You switch Greg's cortisoid for a washer again. Yeah, we're so mean to poor Greg. Calling Ghostbusters. Hello, Ghostbusters. You have Prince Albert in a can? No, we do have inside our ecto containment unit. This is Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg in Gotha. How may I help you? Who are you and why are you always in a can? I was husband to Queen Victoria in the 1800s. The prank call you're attempting actually references my son, Albert Edward, referring to a brand of tobacco named after him before he changed his name to Edward VII in 1901. Glad to be of assistance. Goodbye. That's pretty good. Who am I going to call? Myself. Who am I going to call? Someone random. Casino residents? Who is this? What can you tell me about voodoo? I do not have time for this. My doggy's late for his dance lessons. Hey, Beatrice. Is this Wilco? Is your refrigerator running? Make it do 20 laps a day. Ah, I'm hearing voices in my head. Oh, dude, you're like over at the payphone. Like letting bats into my head. Okay. Don't want to waste my minutes. Okay, what am I actually supposed to do over here? We'll add our phone to the pile of phones. This game is so much longer than I expected. Okay. You don't think we're gonna wrap tonight? You may be right. I think we may have one more. Okay. I have to do it again. Didn't move quickly enough. We might wrap tonight. It's possible. How long is that final segment? Okay, we've loosened its grip. All right, we have a pulse rifle. I'll try not to do anything impulsive. All right, we recovered our phone. That's important. All right, it seems to be malfunctioning. Pickled Dog, if you had to guess, how much time is left on this bad boy? You've got to be kidding. I love this scene from the end of Jackass, though. We'd sneak onto the incinerator and destroy it ourselves. This isn't more of that Beatrice stupidity, is it? Still feeling that blind confidence from earlier. What do you say, Stellar? We can't do this alone. Sooner trust you with the gun than Roger. The universe needs a saving. This is over. Nacho's a mini golfer. I'm me. Get a round of beer and you got a deal. One more lore dump incoming. Uh-oh. Action hero Raj. Let's ride. Doomtrod. Okay, see a class 5 wedge maneuver. Doomtron, you're on crowd control. Take the middle ground, punch a hole through the ranks. Stellar, get to the upper catwalks. Provide cover fire. I'll move in through the engine core and flank the enemy forces. We're going to plow straight through and take the bridge by force. Be back in about 20 minutes. See about sending out a homing signal. Meet you on the bridge. Everything rehearsed in my head. I feel like chicken tonight. Very good. Yeah. Uh-oh. Rail shooter. Let's see how much this game there's left. Looking at the ding dang walkthrough. Yeah. Get wrecked. This is fun. Yeah, explosive barrels. Very much the Doom movie, right? Yeah, suddenly you're in first person. All right, I'm doing all right. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I can't believe AGS can do this. Why aren't all AGS games just like this? That was definitely a Duck Hunt reference. This pulse rifle doesn't really seem to be pulsing. It kind of just feels like maybe standard projectile weapon. Uh-oh. Uh, yeah. How'd we do that? It's me, Roger Wilco. Galactic badass. Oh, it's General Bruce Havoc. It is pretty clever. Like, it's a fun idea to mix up into a traditional adventure game. I mean, it's better than a lot of the arcade sequences in the actual spacequest games. That ninja guy, Chronarr, he took Beatrice, running around trying to find a way back to the bridge so I could reopen the portal and rescue you. Bohal's on the other side, but he knows how to break ribs. Well, I mean, it's not that hard to break ribs. It's really just blunt force. Here, eat these. Subionization pills. Oh, you won't be able to vaporize you. Good, good, good. You lather up some saliva and swallow them quickly. Gross. Here's my phone number. Call me when you get to the bridge. Okay. Here we go. It is a great looking game, isn't it, young Billiam? All right. Go, Roger. Oh, no. Holy crap. Try using it on Vohal. Got it. Grr, not my watch. Not my watch. I think I said not my watch. Like, you know how much I love this watch. Frozen shut, eh? Oh, we don't have our, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, don't go back inside that cursed crystal. Like this Killer Instinct style music. Poop 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 poop. Pick me up, Vohal. You're gonna have to heat on the thermostat. A lot of thermostat puzzles in this game. Vohal toaster, so there you are. Did I just die? I not get back up. Okay. Must have got knocked down a few too many times. Get him, toaster. Oh no! Ah, melting! Good job, Vohal toaster.
I think it was more, realistic as far as what you actually have to do. Investigations and
procedure,
stopping people and being aware and doing the right things and kind of more or less doing it by the book.
Thank you for that sticker. Always a pleasure to hear from Jim. I think we're not that far from the end here. Maybe. We'll see. Reverse the ring's polarity and activate the incinerator so the energy field destroys itself. It's a 3-step process. Recalibrate the main computer. Do this before starting the machine. You blow your nose out, fulfilling yet another prophecy. Let's see. Sonic crowbar. I like it. Skim through the note and compare it to the buttons and symbols on the console. It's a perfect match. Oh, you hastily type in the codes. Moments later, the console revs to life. Universal calibration code accepted. Main computer is now online. Not bad for someone who failed basic HTML, huh? Universal calibration code. You could repair any computer with that. Okay, we need to reverse recalibrate the whole ship. Pop it open, connect the wires, switching positive for negative. Need to connect the red positive to the green negative. Paperclip, metal. Oh, man. I think that's not a conductor, is it? Well, maybe it is. Is gold? Yeah, I guess gold conducts. Yeah, because otherwise, how would we sell people monster cables? Need to reverse recalibrate the energy field. Monitoring station to the right side of the console. You need to trick it and vary the field so it caves the ship in on itself. Yeah, gold's a fantastic converter. Yeah. I don't know why we don't use it for everything. You kick it until the computer reprograms itself. By all means, do so. I like that. You just reverse recalibrate the computer. Now you need to reverse recalibrate it. Okay, that'll do. All that's left is start the incinerator. It's recalibrated. You need to turn it off. Okay. There we got it, Bruce. Someone's overriding it. Oh no. Well, lucky me. Oh no, it's Chronarr, this jerk. Oh no. I hate this guy. What'd you do to the controls? True power of the incinerator lies in its nucleus. Oh man, we knew about the nucleus. Are you working for someone? What's with me and Beatrice? Why do you need to keep us alive? We don't even know you. You don't even go here. Show me what? Show you some lore. Lore dump. Is Chronarr gonna be Roger's son? I like this guess. It's Fester Blatz. Eh? Oh no. That's elder abuse. Strapped to some slabs. I like this. What's going on here? Allow me to explain my plan. I've whiffed worse in a cleaning closet. Why are you giving me and Beatrice drugs? Why are you Chronarr? I'm afraid you wouldn't understand. Don't call me Junior. Junior? You know, I just found out today, and this kind of blows my mind, and I assume this is true. I saw it on social media, so it could just be completely made up. But I guess Tom Stoppard, who passed away today, the playwright and screenwriter Tom Stoppard, did a pretty significant rewrite on The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade, which I had no idea. That's my favorite Indiana Jones film, and apparently my favorite scene from it was very much a Tom Stoppard special, which is the Marcus Brody blending in, disappearing with any luck he has the Grail already scene. But yeah, apparently Tom Stoppard under a pen name did a big rewrite on that, or social media was lying to me. It's hard to say. Never knew you were mom as a child. The only family I knew were the soldiers of the rebellion. I was always told that my father was the great Roger Wilco, and that I was destined to follow in his footsteps and free our people. That day eventually came, but at a great price. A year after the Vohal supercomputer was destroyed, we witnessed an incredible surge in solar activity. Our sun spontaneously went supernova. Ah, beans. No choice but to go back in time and learn the cause. We've gone back to prevent the Vohal virus from infecting your cities. We don't deal in fifth dimension physics. Yeah, that's where Mr. Metsoplytics hangs out. You can't do that. Batmite and stuff, yeah. It's useless. Imagine finding out years before the sun's destruction, Ares Command was illegally firing experimental missiles into it. Using the last of my time travel abilities, I returned to the future and recovered a backup copy of the Vohal virus. Having left the rebellion, I would need Vohal's special programming to forge my revenge. Thus, the incinerator was born. We'll wipe every last trace of them from the face of the universe. Invading alien races bringing war to countless galaxies. Are they worth saving, or is destroying Ares Command the only way to restore peace? Not the bad guy here. Sure, I was wearing a cape and a scary mask. Bob was seeing another guy in there. We were the laughing stock of the galaxy. As my birthday approached, this irritated me to no end. Wasn't until we started cloning space chickens the inspiration struck me. Manufacture my own birth. Paradoxical, I know. Yeah. More feasible than getting the two to reproduce naturally. Ah, beans. Once I'm created, I can stop worrying about my existence. Once you're created, that's when it's time to start worrying about your existence. I'm sorry. Existential dread never goes away, Roger Jr. I have a gut feeling you'd try to stop me. If you have any questions, we're going to get back to work. Isn't there a more peaceful way to handle this? Maybe a letter to the Governor General? One military government doesn't just peacefully disappear overnight. Plan isn't going to work, you know. Ares Command doesn't have anything like that firepower. Well, he's going to dismantle it after he's done. Why'd you have to kidnap me? Why can't you just clone yourself? Because clones are never perfect, that's true. If you've read the Timothy Zahn trilogy, you know what happens. First of all, if you did that, like, the clone would have to be named, like, Roger Jr., because you'd have to double up one of the vowels in there. It wouldn't be good. Or Roger. Leave enough hair around the galaxy for you. This claim machine's pretty stupid. You need the whole person just to clone them. That's pretty stupid. Had to kidnap us? How'd you pull off Beatrice's kidnapping? It's all improvised. Kidnapping mom was no big deal. That's technically mom napping by a kid, but I get your point. How'd you pull off the Delta Storm? I could create delta storms. I wouldn't need the incinerator. Just locate it. Well, this is certainly an elaborate plan. Hey, Retro Gamer Dad. We're in the midst of an in-game lore dump. Welcome in. Universal calibration codes for it are back in the future. Oh. Why'd you become Chronarr? Protect my identity from the Vohal virus. Black robes, the sword, the mask. Create an illusion of villainy. Did you make the costume yourself? No, I bought it at Spencer's. I like that. Hope you're doing well, Retro Gamer Dad. Or Beatrice and I in the future. Or Beatrice and me in the future. Few rumors and a picture of my mother. Well, this is the weirdest episode of How I Met Your Mother ever. Rebellion wasn't concerned about your whereabouts in the present. They were more concerned about your safety in the past. They sent you back on many missions to save your life. You, sir, are a very accident-prone guy. How many times did you saved my life? About 37. In a row? Do my best to erase your memory after every encounter, but sometimes I forgot and wound up having to do a major wipe on our next meeting. That's why I can't remember lots of details those 4 years following the bar on Magnetheus. 94 years later, you're wearing a dress and writing Roman numerals all over your calendar. Alright. Why have you been lying this whole time? Ooh. So he doesn't know about coming to warn me about General Havoc. Going nutso butso. Man, time travel's confusing. Last time we traveled back in time to save you from a bad hoagie. Man, Roger does struggle. Or do you think they mean like an evil hoagie from Day of the Tentacle? Time traveling as well. Maybe I'll time travel there at a later date. How can you send me on a mission to save the universe if you're the one trying to destroy it? Listen, my time bracer doesn't even work anymore, so I couldn't be the one who helped you. I'll leave you to your work. I don't want to be a bother. Probably not to just repeatedly do that move, is it? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? All we have left in our inventory appears to be our phone. Ring, ring, hello, ring, ring, hello, ring, ring, hello, ring, ring. The bad connection. Oh no, it's my inventory. Let's see here. Let me get the walkthrough because I want to get to the end. Use Roger 3 times, use lab table 3 times. This time we had heart to heart. You left me for another man. I felt very hurt inside. Also, you rushed to marriage with the other man without breaking up with me. Beat the ever-loving snot out of me and rooted for your boyfriend to gun me down. What do you think of our son? Future Swag Master, will you marry me? Have kids before they travel back in time and strap you to a machine. Okay, you go sleep now. Send out a random text and hope someone will answer. So the walkthrough says... Wait, really? The paper, you gave me the paper, okay. Oh, that's weird. That piece of paper you told me is the most important thing in the universe. Fix my time bracer now. Oh no. Oh no. Now you can go back and rescue me from the exploding ship. And I can feed you the same cock and bull story you just fed me. Oh no. Just never ending circle of lies. Another paradox. Do this before starting the machine. This is a machine. You have to go back in time before you can clone us. Well, this is my handwriting. Can I trust myself? Okay. Ow. It's covered with your greasy fingerprints. Okay, we're escaping now. We're in escape mode. Jar of acid eats through your bonds. All right. Still no better, worse for wear. Drugs in your system continue to impair your vision and basic motor skills. Drink that boiling water, Roger. You got this. Ooh, surgical alcohol. There we go. Yeah, drink some more boiling liquid. I'm back, baby. Liquid sobriety supreme. I'm awake, I'm wired, and I can taste photons. Now call off your plan. Not the bad guy here. Who killed thousands of innocent people compared to the millions of lives lost when Xenon went up in flames. Strap yourself back into that machine. No kung fu, karate, taekwondo, and several other ways to kick your ass. Get back in the machine now. The machine's not thinking about how intact you are. Yeah. Hands where I can see him, dirtbag. Hey, thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Roger Wilco Jr., you're under arrest by order of Ares Command. And Doomtron's here. It's like you're outnumbered. You think your little posse are enough to stop me? I've got General Bruce Havoc on my side, I'll have you know. Double burn. Good to hear you're alive, Pi. Agent Santiago has been keeping us one step ahead of this man. We followed our homing beacon here. Please stand by waiting further orders. Man isn't going anywhere and his ship is now under our control. You've joined the wrong side. God, I'm the nucleus of this ship. I am the ship. Oh no. He's the ship? If I were you, I'd order my men to start running. Hey, Green Bean. Good to see you. Ooh, what were you playing for session 0 this time around? What TTRPG were you getting into? I've been dying to get into a tabletop campaign lately, and I just do not have the right circle of friends around that I can con into doing it. Ooh, Armor Astra. I don't know anything about that game. Lately, I've been really tempted to want to try the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. I picked up the source book for cheap recently, and it looks really fun, and I love a superhero role-playing game. And I'm kind of a easily pleased person with giant, mass market type RPGs, but I'll never sucker anyone into playing it. Magic and Mecha, nice. Thank you, Farming. It's the story of my life. I've been collecting RPG rule sets since I was like 8 or 9 years old, and have seldom had the right group of friends that are willing to play them with me. We don't stop, and Xenon can be incinerated. Okay. Run to the bridge and see if you can override it from there. Doomtron, we're on one hell of a super sobriety high right now, and you and I'll go after Roger Jr. By commanding me some respect. Come on, Doomtron, time to go legendary. Ooh, just joined a big Chicago tabletop Discord. Nice. This seems like the riskiest possible way to do this. But pretty badass. Yeah, Doomtron. Go get him. This is action packed. Roger's gonna mop the floor with him. Thank you, David. That's exactly right. I was still that line. I'm going to edit it back in like I came up with it on the VOD. I always go back and record a second take of all of these live streams before I upload them to YouTube, so I can really just nail every bit. I improvise the first go around, but I go back and really punch up the script for the actual VOD recording. How fitting you fight like a janitor. That's right, I've been doing that ever since the first Doom stream. You're right, Tom. That's some deep lore, speaking of lore drops. Boy, he really is mopping the floor with him. Look at that. Hope he doesn't accidentally kill his son. All right. Well, that was fun. It was fun. Get up, you hunk of junk. Advanced technology, my ass. Uh-oh. Ah, take cover. General Link is saying a repeated execute always command to the central computer. I can't block it. Interrupt the signal, providing it isn't dead already. Picked up that time bracer. I'm going to see if I can get it to work. Maybe we can save Xenon. What kind of energy crystal? There's a toaster in the next room that might solve all our problems. Uh-oh. Oh, fudge. I'm out of ammo. How can you be out of ammo? It's bound to happen eventually. Stay cool. I'll figure out something. Okay. We did it. Die, Roger Wilco Jr. You had it coming. I really enjoyed Doomtron. Oh no. I was just saying how much I enjoyed that guy. Not like this. It's Roger's new best friend. Chronarr, how could you? I mean, like, literally, how could you? It'd be very hard to plunge a sword through steel. You're gonna pay for what you did to Doomtron. We'll kill all those people. Necessary sacrifices. And rule the galaxy together as father and son. Keep forgetting from the future. I know how this ends. Nothing you can do to stop it. General Bruce Havoc. Fix my time bracer, huh? I'll be taking it back. Way to go, General Bruce Havoc. What happens now? We're gonna stay put until this ship reaches its destination. Already signaled for reinforcements to come. Havoc, what? Quick, throw me your gun. I didn't bring a gun, but you always have a gun, except now. Now's the exception. So having a really good time punching everyone. Oh no, we're out of energy crystals except for the Vohal energy crystal. Being Vohal in charge of the space-time continuum wasn't one of my better ideas. Cracks in time start popping up, I'm out of here. Wrong coordinates and up tracked to medieval times or something. Have good luck when it comes into bashing in random coordinates. Ooh. You carry the Wilco and the Wankmaster genes. Clever little minx, eh? She will not be saving you. Don't call me Junior. This is our moment of glory. Okay. Should have left all those grenades lying around. Okay. I'm being this ship. My brain's plugged into all the ship's functions. Oh, man. So you plugged your brain into a supercomputer. That never ends well. Omnipresence is a little jarring to get used to, but makes multitasking a breeze. Been monitoring security feeds, dispatching units, and checking my email. Oh, he's got Outlook on that thing? Hope he doesn't have teams. He's the life of the party. I'll miss him. Doomtron was special. One of those magical robots with souls. A soul chip, maybe. Every Armech has one. You actually thought you had a magic robot? Well, there you go. We were talking about magic and mecha earlier, Green Bean. That's what this game's about, too. It's mad that all the rebels used to laugh and call you names. One foggy Christmas Eve, they begged me to help hold the front line against one of Val's gunships. Oh, man. Sorry, Junior's being such a handful. Don't call me Junior. Let's see here. I wonder what I need to do here. A walkthrough suggests that I need to keep bringing up the Junior stuff. But that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Extend your angsty teenage rebellion. Dealt with my abandonment issues years ago. With this newfound respect for my adopted parents, I easily set aside all my personal scars and carried on with my life. Enemy cyborgs wandered the streets, death drones, gunning people down. Well, rubbed you living a happy, normal life, and now you're taking out the rest of us. It's also my strength. I learned to take initiative and become a survivor. Now I command my own army, my own ship. Vohal's my slave. Do you not attest to my greatness? When I was your age, I was still flipping burgers. Who's mad you couldn't say Xenon? Excuse me for being your son. Okay. Hero to millions. I was to follow in his footsteps. Hell of a legacy for one kid. Why are you a hero to millions of the future? For everything you've done, you're certainly not a hero to millions right now. You get the prestigious golden mop. Don't heroes normally get medals, promotions? Yeah, Nicholas Patton, this has big Star Wars energy going on here. Welcome, man. To me, I saved the day. Okay, let's see here. I mean, all this is happening because Vohal was doing contract work for an insurance company? Oh, that's pretty good. This is a lot. Your story's twisted and turned. It became an internet meme. Oh no, Roger's a meme? Look, my own ship saying the clock on my VCR. Okay, it's further down now. The memeing is real. You're afraid of becoming just like me. I'm kind of gallivanting around the galaxy making an ass of myself for 30 years. Hey, that's like me with my 30-year-old website. I won't fail, not this time. That's why you have Big Hero, because Big Hero 6, because I'm your future. I'm how this ends. Come on, you got swords, use them. Not another word. We did it. It just took enough dialoguing. Some villains monologue. This hero dialogues. Uh-oh. Where are we? Ah, no, the endless void. Oh, I hate the void. Oh, look. It's us. We're us. Always exhaust the dialogue tree. That dialogue tree nearly exhausted me. The trunk is locked. Oh, the possibilities. Punch head. Why were you 5 hours late? You probably just had nothing to do with the time machine you just brought into the pod. Surprise hug. Give those cheeks a squeeze. Maybe your butt fell asleep back then. Possibility. Always a possibility. Send yourself, pass yourself back a few hours so he doesn't miss his job interview. You never get to go on this great adventure. No one will be able to stop your son from destroying the universe. Well, he's doing that right now. You've got to go back there. Uh-oh. This seems bad. Way to press your luck, Roger. Unfortunately, button mashing is the recommended practice for navigating through the infinite reaches of time and space, with a heavy emphasis on space. He's got lucky that first time. She's considering creating real coordinates for someplace safe and breathable. Let's see. There we go. Sweet, it's my own luggage. Huh? A Labion Terror Beast painting whistle? You'd ordered to think it'd be fun to entertain people at parties by summoning terror beasts. Oh man, there were some Labion. Terror beasts are more homicidal than they are fun. No one ever invites you to parties. Oh, wow. How'd you bring this and not a toothbrush? A monolith decoder ring, a broken laptop, the can of primordial soup, a dead fish, a card, change of clothes, rust remover. We've got it all, man. This is good. Let's see here. All right, we use our monolith decoder ring to decode all the symbols on the time bracer. Got to be numbers for the keypad, but several other translations catch your eye. Teleport an individual or group if properly set. Allows you to fire a time portal onto a wall or even an empty space. Always hold down the gravity anchor when teleporting. Oh. All right, let's see if we can head back now. We want to go to the test planet. Hey, check it out. It's Radon from Vohal Strikes Back. Yeah, that's right. Vohal Strikes Back, the computer game. What a grand adventure that was. The gorgeous hand-painted backgrounds, the colorful characters, the catchy music, the clever puzzles, the half-assed animation. Oh, you wish you were playing it right now. Truly traveling back in time. This might be your chance to warn yourself and change the future. Or maybe not. That's kind of fun. Okay, let's see here. Future Xenon. Uh-oh, that seems bad. We just got incinerated. Ooh, that probably killed us, didn't it? I mean, that's a death. Luminous balls of plasma can be so ungrateful. All right, back to the incinerator. Boop, bop, 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 bop. Huh? This seems bad. Hey, it's General Bruce Havoc. Uh-oh. Not our duffel bag. We've been looking for that the entire game. Get him, Bruce Havoc. The airplane spin. Nice, strong. What aim? Oh no! We're about to be incinerated. Thank you, Doomtron. Doomtron for the win. Whisked away to safety thanks to the miraculous return of the once fallen Doomtron. Stopped by the lab to pick up Beatrice and quickly head down to the bridge to reunite with Stellar. I sent RJ to another time period. Hopefully his neural link can't reach us from here. Destroying the rings shut off the incineration field, but the rings were also the propulsion system for this ship. We can't stop. We're hurtling toward Ares 6 at millions of miles per second. I can already tell you the collision will not be pretty. We can escape in this teleporter. Still need to stop or destroy this ship. Communications tower was destroyed. Stop this ship or Area 6 will be pulverized. What happened? Did I miss anything important? Are you aware of our time-traveling sun is naturally planning to incinerate the universe? Crash course to Area 6? You have fight with Bruce and are possibly now single again? Accidentally time traveled myself. Probably weren't holding the gravity anchor button. Yeah, if you hold that button, the time stream will lock onto the rotation of the universe. Standard Neo-Quantum Temporal Physics 101. Everyone knows that. That's why I was late for our date. How about we put all this behind us? All right. You know how much that Wayne's already cost me? Sorry, yeesh. Some people. Any idea where this test planet is? Planet Radon, 20 years in the future. He doesn't keep another time machine there. We can arrest him in 20 years. We'll discuss it later. Blow up the ship seems like a less than ideal option. Have that sword? It's mine now. Get your own inventory. I'll trade you something for it. Is there anything you want? A unique item? A strange favor? I give it to you. Stay away from Beatrice? I may or may not stay away from her. I may or may not give you the sword. Why do you even want it? Might help us solve a problem later. Okay. What's up? We should team up more often. Dude, it's been so fun. Thought they're gonna let me go easily. Technically stole me. Do you need a new arm mech? This is all happening so fast. Okay. Look, there's a cupboard on the bridge. That makes sense. You think it's just gonna be unlocked? It was. Huh. Emergency brake kit. How useful. Very long tow cable and 2 mini portals. Say relies on. I'll throw you a kegger. Guess what? I found my luggage. So happy for you. Did you travel back in time and steal your own luggage? Yeah, typical Roger. Okay. So we now have the mini portals. Emergency break room. Oh no, it's been taken offline. Ooh, why am I back at Roberta Land? Prison cell 2. Now we're thinking with portals, maybe. Okay. Tow cable. Okay. We're going to use a space anchor. I like this. Maybe we're going to do this. Maybe this will work. There we go. Yeah! It's rusted stuck. Oh no. Thank goodness we have CLR rust remover. Oh, do I need to take the other end of the cable? That does make a lot of sense. This is a very good point. Okay, now I think we're ready to go. Oh, I just went back to the same place, huh? You can tell I'm getting sleepy. We've done it. Time to blow this popsicle stand. Makes perfect sense. All the physics works out if you think about it. That guy has a space hat? Huh? Three days later. Hey, look, it's another prison cell. We've been thrown in the Huskow. A very enlightening time investigating your presence. Multiple acts of theft, vandalism, sabotage, subterfuge, withholding vital enemy information. Enough to convict you of being a traitor, a spy, a tailor, a tinkerer. Fortunate General Havoc, Mrs. Wankmaster, and Agent Santiago have all vouched for your character. Besides, your time travel story checks out. You're really a very stupid and gullible pawn in a convoluted game of chess. Reducing your sentence, 3 months community service, perfectly spent helping us clean off that monstrosity you impelled on our station. Guilty of their own crimes be reprimanded accordingly. They'll face reduced sentences. Those weapons tests were not approved by the Council and grieves us to learn of Xenon's eventual fate. However, thanks to the technology we salvaged in the incinerator, we might be able to save its people. You don't plan on rebuilding it, do you? Of course not. We'll study the tech on this futuristic ship, maybe our own hope. We should destroy the whole thing. Deal with it. Everything on this ship is now property of Ares' command. You know, like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, they're digging something out of the scrapyard for Wilco. You got your second chance. All right, he's getting his ship. Something you should know. I say, you said there's no Ares command in the future. I thought I'd warn you. Ares command has recently been bought out. Been bought an entirely military government. Be a lot of changes around here. Like what? Nothing. You didn't mention the child. Researching the laboratory, we accidentally activated the clay machine. There was a baby. Everything on that ship is now property of Ares' command. If that child actually is Wilco's son, won't he grow up and try to kill us all? Yes, but continuity can work in our favor. Our top scientists are reverse engineering Chronarr's time bracer, and soon we'll harness the secrets of time travel for ourselves. We'll raise the child in our Time Ripper division. Oh wait, it guarantees when he grows up, he'll travel back in time, try to destroy us, and deliver the time bracer in the process. Wow. That time comes, we can't stop the Valhalla virus. That boy is our last hope. Not raising a villain as we are a hero.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think McFly, think.
Thank you. That sticker doesn't get enough play, and that was the perfect timing. Thank you, Atomic Matter. Okay, we are at the end of the game here. We've made it. And we're going to maybe bring it in before midnight if we're lucky. While it's still broom closet day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Roger. It's a big galaxy. Thank you, Farming DM. Thank you, thank you. Hey, look, it's Beatrice. Was it worth $59.99? Save the galaxy. They got to see you here. I dropped by before my shuttle took off. You can transfer it to another station. Maybe we should finally sit down and clear the air between us. Where you gave me extensive brain damage? Like forever since we were happy together. Maybe it was fate that we were meant to drift apart. Still have that ring? No, Ares Command is holding it as evidence. The cheapskates will even reimburse me. It's time to move on. Should have never made you wait. Wow. Sorry I didn't say things sooner. Wow. Goodbye, Roger. Can't believe it ends with Roger and Beatrice breaking up. The answer would have been yes. Such a shame. Oh, someone else to talk to. It's convenient that everyone we have business with is just lined up here. Kicked me off the cleanup crew after I crashed the forklift 7 times. Must have been mopping back hallways since then. Extra paperwork and a reminder to choose my friends more wisely. Couldn't have done without you. I'll try not to be so secretive in the future. You're a lone wolf. You're not meant to ignore the call of the wild. That's exactly the kind of talk that we heard during Gabriel Night too. She's a real Von Glauer right now. So we can hang out. Rules are rules. They want me gone today. Try to disappear so long. Take care, Roger. You too, Stellar. Ooh, a nice twist to find out that Roger Jr. was Stellar's son, not B. That would have been a twist. All right, we get our happy ending with General Havoc, thank goodness. General Bruce Havoc. Ruined your engagement and got you reprimanded for reckless abuse of your power. Wander under the bridge. My marriage is already on the rocks. Between you and me, that battle boasted so the fewest casualties under my command. Be back on the right track. Remind me not to take it all for granted. All it took was a wacky time travel cable. Ugh. Sorry. God, this cough is killing me. Governor General wants me to head into a new division they're opening. It's confidential, but the good news is they're also recruiting your pal Doomtron. Take care of the big guy. See, it doesn't happen in the scrap heap. Also, see fit to contact you in 20 years when we collect your son. Come a long way in corrective therapy. If your boy has a good heart, he'll find a second chance. Straight jacket, pad sale, complimentary breakfast. Wish you the best of luck. Farewell. Fare thee well, Roger Wilco. Godspeed. Hey, it's our friend Doomtron. Roger! Don't go, Roger. Have to go. Doomtron, government orders. Then take me with you. I have a cushy job. Get to shoot everything you ever wanted. I love a complimentary breakfast, too. Watch out for Stellar. Make sure Havoc doesn't go off his nut again. Promise me that. I promise. This isn't goodbye. Just another chapter in our lives. We'll see each other again real soon. If you ever need something killed with giant arm cannons, you know who to call. You take care, bud. Hey, Raj. Yeah? Where are you going? Ooh. Oh, we don't have the ability to save here? Oh, wait, maybe we do. Wherever the stars take me, I guess. I wonder what it is. That's right, it's the aluminum mallard. There you go. That's how we want every Space Quest game to end. I think every Space Quest fan is keyed to the aluminum mallard being the definitive version of how Roger Wilco traverses the galaxy. Do, 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 do. Awesome. Wrapping it up just as Space Quest month ends. That's right, with a minute to spare. Whew. Didn't know if we bring this one in on time. Let's watch another ending. Oh, come on. 20 years later. Uh-oh. Yeah, we barely brought this in under the wire. Wait, no, tomorrow's November 30th. We're still good. We got one more day of Space Quest month. Time zones are tricky in that regard. Pretty insane. Shot an innocent vending machine via Bohol without getting hit. Saved the galaxy. Wow, I didn't really get a lot of achievements, huh? Okay. Where's my... There we go. Oh, wait, it's just locked up. I can't restore a game there. Well, that's the ending we get to see, gang. We did it. We finished. It doesn't work like that, apparently. You can't cheat the save system. And that's an important lesson for us all. Sometimes you can't cheat the system. So we're going to call it quits there. I am really glad we made it through this one, though. I really enjoyed Space Quest Incinerations. What a treat. Kudos to Chris for all his hard work on this one. Space Quest month is drawing to a close. Broom Closet Day is now in the past. It's been 30 years since I started this Space Quest fan journey online, and what a 30 years it's been. I'll tell you what, Monday is technically no longer Space Quest month. It's December. Who knows? We might still try to squeeze in. The one game I didn't get to stream that I wanted to during Space Quest month was Space Quest 4. We might try to squeeze in Space Quest 4 before we take a little break from these games and play something else. So maybe hold on to that for Monday night. But for now, I need to go to sleep, which means I need to get a raid going somewhere. Let's see who's on and what they're playing. Let's drop in on... Oh my gosh, we've got all kinds of options here. let's drop in on Hungry Gorilla, who's playing Faxanadu for the NES, a game that I certainly saw in the video store as a rental many times, but I've never played. So let's drop in on Hungry Gorilla in DOSBox December. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot it was DOSBox December already, but we'll get that raid going. Thank y'all again for joining me. Happy Broom Closet Day, and y'all take care. I'll see you soon.